Hey everybody, Phone Scoop here. Today we're going to take a quick spin around the Sprint Intrepid, a new Windows Mobile 6.5 phone from Samsung. And as you can see, we haven't unboxed it yet. We thought we'd do the unboxing for you on video. So let's take a look at what's in the box here for the Intrepid. We'll open it up, and we can see that Samsung has put this kind of loosely here. We've got the phone, and underneath we've got lots of goodies here. Looks like we've got a pair of stereo headphones. We've got a data cable. We've got a power cable, and we've got the user guide. So that's what comes in the box of the Samsung Intrepid Windows Mobile 6.5 smartphone for Sprint. Let's take a look at the phone itself. Now that we've taken a quick look at what's inside the box, let's take a spin around the Samsung Intrepid itself. You can see it's a monoblock QWERTY phone. We've got a full keyboard here along the bottom, which I have to say feels pretty good. We've got nice travel and feedback to the keys, and they've got a little bit of a rough surface to them, so your fingers are not going to slip all over the place while you're typing. Lest you think that this is not a touch phone, it actually is. The Samsung Intrepid has a touch screen here, which allows you to interact with the user interface with either the thumb pad here or with the screen itself, which is a nice inclusion for this type of form factor. Let's zoom in a little bit closer, so you can get a little bit of a better sense about the keyboard. You can see some of the contours there and textures. And we've got a full array of buttons here. We've got our two soft keys, our send and end keys. We've got an OK key, a start menu key, and we've got a D-pad here and the selector switch. On the left side of the phone, we've got a volume toggle here, which feels good, has good travel and feedback. And we've got a hatch covering the micro USB port, which is something I'm very happy to see on a Samsung phone. Nothing along the bottom. On the right, we've got a whole bunch of things going on. We've got a stylus packed away here in the bottom of the phone. We've got a dedicated camera key here. There is the hard reset button, and we've got a power key here. On the back of the phone, you can see we've got a vanity mirror and a 3.2 megapixel camera. However, there's no flash. This is the speaker for the ringer and such here on the back. No flash on this camera. And in the top, you can see tucked away under here, we have a full 3.5 millimeter headset jack. So that's, again, something very nice to see on a Samsung phone. We've got a separate jack for audio and a separate jack for data and charging, which is something they usually combine into their own proprietary port. So in sum, the hardware feels pretty good. I have to say, it's a comfortable phone to hold, and I like the way the buttons feel. It feels very well designed and put together. One other thing I'll show you. On the back of the phone, here is the slot for the micro SD memory card, and of course here is a SIM card slot. SIM card, of course, will allow this phone to roam onto GSM networks over in Europe. So world phone from Samsung, and now let's take a little bit of a look at the Windows Mobile 6.5 on this device. So here's the lock screen on Windows Mobile 6.5. We take this and slide it to the left or right to unlock the home screen, which you can see here. So we use the D-pad. We can scroll through all of the things that are on the Windows Mobile 6.5 home screen with the D-pad, and of course we could do the same thing with our thumb here and just scroll through this way. If we want to go to the main menu, we touch up there, and we have the full menu that is available. You can see it appears similar to the menu on other Windows Mobile 6.5 phones we've looked at. This main menu here is somewhat finger friendly. You can see the icons are definitely big enough to push with your finger. Being a Sprint phone, it's loaded with some Sprint software. We've got their NASCAR application there. You can see a software store here, another Sprint program here, their navigation application, Sprint music store, all sorts of stuff here. We've got the Tell Me voice search here in the applications. We've got an NFL application, shortcut to Google, the camera, and of course all sorts of different services from Sprint. We've got a nice weather service from MSN, and we've got the File Explorer. Let's take a look in there. You can see here that once you dive down into a submenu this deep into the operating system, it becomes less finger friendly. You can see that it's a little bit smaller, a little bit harder to select some of this stuff with your thumb or finger. Of course, that's why they included the stylus. It's a stark admission from Microsoft and Samsung that the phone is not quite finger ready yet. But in all, it's a not bad operating system. It is much more usable than Windows Mobile 6.1 was. We will leave it at that. It's a Windows Mobile 6.5 phone. I happen to like this hardware better than some of the other hardware we've seen on Windows Mobile 6.5 phones so far. It's relatively compact, has very good controls and keys, and of course it's available on the Sprint network, so you've got EVDO 3G data, and the ability to roam on GSM networks when traveling overseas is an added bonus. So there you go, the Samsung Intrepid Windows Mobile 6.5 phone for Sprint.